Welcome or welcome back to Bookeemonsters. My name is PK. We are here to do reading sprints for the next 2 hours in about 50 minutes. I'm just doing some background stuff here while we get going. Don't mind me. I am just putting up some tabs for the evening. We are starting early than stated, so don't worry about that. We have started early. We let the notifications go out. Sometimes they are helpful, sometimes they are not that helpful. But I am just checking some email. Setting up stuff here. Hi, what's that? Yeah. Wait, open the other end. Okay, I will. Hello. Oh, good. To get the notification, I'm reading New Beginnings on Sunflower Street. Sunflower Street number 7. I bet you're almost done with that. Nice. What could be better? Just got some new crochet hooks. I don't know. I just like tools. I have decided, I believe, of course, subject to change, the books I'm going to do for my prompt, for the August prompts for scavenger hunt. And I was working on possible Garbogist things. I always try. Hey, where'd it go? I had Goodreads up. Hello, Goodreads. We asked about the rain in Georgia this morning. Tonight, they said last month we were in severe drought and had then less than 2 inches of rain. This month we've had almost 8 inches. Wow, no wonder there was flooding. And not even hurricane stuff. There was bad flooding not too far from here. Oof. You know, you just want a nice balance. Hi, Annalise. How you doing? I'm just, we started early. I'm just doing some setup-y kind of stuff. I was going to check. I've put keywords on my Goodreads. I was going to check to see if I had done any Garbogist last year. Could probably count that one. Oh, ugh, I did count that one. It was the year of Magnolia Parks. I saw Sarah's announcement video for Garbogist, and I do try. I do try. But sometimes I'm not always successful. but I am currently reading. Hang on, I'll let you know. And I think this might count for my scavenger hunt books in a long running series, kind of, sort of, maybe. There's 8 books in this series, but there's like a trilogy with the same characters prior to that. So we have gotten into double digits if I cheat. But I am reading the Vivaldi Cipher by Gary McAvoy. I love, it's just one of my, you know how you're drawn to certain, not even just genres, but certain keywords, certain tropes. Like I love cold cases, I love historical things, certain time periods. I love um, Regency, I love Tudors, I love 1880s, I love Edwardian. But one of my things I've loved for decades is the Vatican and secret archives. And this is the secret archives. I've never read it before. Um, so that's right up my alley. Okay, I was just watching two, not sure what I read that would count for trashy. Well, I can show you. So last year, I kind of technically only read one, which I count as trashy, Magnolia Parks. Um, some people consider it the best book they've ever read, and they want to live there. And they're in their 20s, and but to me, it was absolutely trashy. So I read Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. I count that as, and I would maybe also count The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I always want to read like Doc Savage and things like that, but I didn't manage to do that last year. So it's kind of on my, I made a Amazon list of the possibilities for Garb August. I put some lit RPG stuff in there. Put some fun titles like The Hooker and the Hermit, Neanderthal Seeks Human. And then I put some pulp fiction stuff with fun titles like The Girl with the Sweet Plump Knees by Thomas B. Dewey. And then I put some, classic pulp fiction like Doc Savage, King Solomon's Mines, and things like that. So I'm creating a little pool from which to possibly draw from. So we shall see. Hi, Emily. Hello, everyone. I just finished The Undermining of Twyla and Frank a few minutes ago. Yay, congratulations. Good job. Awesome. Oh, I bought that Rain and Rain book. I will check it out later. First Food. Sounds interesting. Yes. Good, good. Yep, that's on my TBR at some point. Oh my goodness, girl. Emily's on page 1110 of 1233. You are so close. Emily, fine print would definitely work for Garb August. Yes. So that's what I read last year. And Magnolia Park. So I had that little pool of books there that I might do. And I was mentioning that have an ick. I've chosen my scavenger hunts, I think, for August. And, it's a long time between now and then. Things can change. Moods can change. Oh, I tell you. Did you guys have a good day? I had a good day. I paid a lot of bills. I'm more focused on catch-up-a-thon and on. Okay, what's catch-up-a-thon? I've heard it, but I don't know what the elements of it are. Okay, well, I'm sure someone would think my UK chicklet books are trashy. So, see, and that's the whole definition. I love them though. Yes. it's totally subjective. Like the Magnolia Parks. I think they're absolutely garbage in the worst sense of the word. But you see some booktubers out there, those 20 somethings, and they're just like, "Oh," they have multiple editions. Like I got, she got the German edition because it had a pretty cover. Like, oh, those are bad. Okay. But, you know, trashy is not necessarily bad. Trashy can is supposed to be celebrating like the pulp fiction stuff and the guilty pleasures and things like that. Emily, Krista at Books and Jams, and Amy at Amy's Bookish Life has a readathon focus knocking. Oh, gotcha. Books of the Month Club off your TBR. I think it's very interesting and yay for them that the Book of the Month Club stuff and subscription boxes like that are having a new glory day. Because back when I was younger, I'd say like in the late 80s, book club books weren't necessarily things you wanted because they were hard to unload. Nobody wanted them otherwise. So I'm but and today they've put spins on it like special editions. The gorgeous covers and the painted edges and all that artwork kind of stuff, which is great. Um so I'm happy for people like that. I just have that ingrained feeling about them. But okay, I get it. Catch up a thon. It could be even whatever spin you want to put on it. I suppose catch up on your series kind of things, or your catch up on your TBR or your 24 and 24 kind of list. Cajun, see if it was trashy TV, I'd be all over it. I love having that kind of thing on in the background. Oh yeah. I think also trashy. I was talking about it with a coworker. Trashy was like in the 70s, Harold Robbins and Sidney Sheldon and those kind of books. Definitely like Danielle Steele and Jackie Collins. Hi, Amy. Hi, everyone. I'm currently working on Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson in audiobook tonight. Yay! Well, you can do TBR or goals if you don't have a book of the month one. Yeah, that's a nice thing about readathon things. You can kind of have it as they're more like guidelines, to quote the movie. Storm and I were talking the other day, back in the 70s and 80s, the romance paperbacks almost all had sprayed edges, and it just wasn't a big deal. It wasn't. Oh yeah, 60s, 70s, indeed. But now it's artwork. Now it's artwork. I suppose that'll go out of fashion, and then these booktubers will have all these books that they're going, what do I do with them? I loved Jackie Collins when I was younger. My daddy adored Danielle Steele. Yeah. Patricia Cornwall, I think, is kind of trashy now, but they had their time. They had their time. And we read them. uh yeah, I think of I'm sure I've told the story before. I started reading the Gothic romances in the 70s because my mom is a huge reader, and she would have stacks and stacks and stacks of them by her bed. And I started reading them in the 5th grade because I also loved books, and she said I couldn't read them. Well, she didn't know if I took them out from the middle of the pile, and so read a bunch of those. Of course, my first one was Kathleen Woodiwiss, um, but titles like the Salamanca Drum and all those lurid ones. And then by the time she said I could read them, like in junior high, I'd already moved on to science fiction. Like I read those already. I'm done. I loved Patricia Cornwell at the beginning when the story was the same rehash of all the main characters' dysfunctions. And they were groundbreaking at the time. Now we're used to like CSI TV shows and it's not that thrilling anymore. But, stuff like that was amazing to read. Still reading trash in the chat. I did. I didn't necessarily understand all the physical stuff going on, but I understood boy meets girl. And unfortunately, in those books, it was boy rapes girl and then they fall in love. But details. What did I rate Empire Shadows? Did I like it? I finished it last night, gave it 3.5. I think I gave it 4 or 4.5 because I enjoyed the ride. Was it a fantastic book? No. Was it the greatest book ever written? No. But I thought it was a really fun ride for all those books that say they're trying to be like The Mummy and Raiders of the Lost Ark and just fall flat. I thought this was a fun ride. 3.5. Yep. And I'm that's the wonderful thing about reading it is you formed your own opinion. Like Fourth Wing, I gave it 3.5 as well. I thought it was fine. Other people loved it. And that's great. That's why there's so many books out there. I read my first Lavrell Spencer, The Endearment, in the 8th grade. Oh, yeah. I used to. Oh, I don't even know if my mother knows. In high school, I would get money for lunch, cash for lunch. They didn't have like card things or whatever they do now. I had cash for lunch, and I would take that cash. It was like $10 maybe because it was the 80s, early 80s, and there was a B. Dalton down the road from the high school, and I would go there on my lunch, and I would buy those anonymous books. You know what the anonymous books are? Yeah, yeah, quite explicit. And the guy would sell it to me. It was like the same guy who at the lunch hour, and he wouldn't even bat an eye. I'm sure they laughed with coworkers. Oh, that girl's in here again, buying all those anonymous books. Oh man, I was young and wanted to know stuff. Maybe said I liked the storyline, but it was very slow for me, and I had problems with some of the things in it though. That's okay. Plus, it's like what her first book. We'll see if the second one gets better. That one comes out in October, I think. And it's set in Egypt with the brother, I think, also. So, anyways, yes, I've been a bookie monster for a very long time. And I think I've read all the genres. You gotta try them. Gotta know what you like. And your tastes change as you get older and you know what you like or you grow out of things. I used to read a lot of cozy stuff. Back then, cozies were different than cozies now, and we've talked about that. But and then in the early 2000s, fell in love with historical mysteries, and you can see in my book journal the distinct change in my taste. So very much of Flowers in the Attic went over my head, but I loved it. Oh, there you go. There's a Garbagus book series. Oh, I know. Oh, we were young. Oh, I'm trying to think. Yeah, because when I was young, I read, all the Trixie Beldens and Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew and Encyclopedia Browns and Old Mother West Winds and Cherry Ames and, Scholastic Book Club. Got those. Amy, I read most all genres myself. I just don't read nonfiction as I've never been interested in them. You've just not found the right one. There are some interesting ones out there that they're putting interesting spins on things like history in six drinks or what was one? It was when they were trying to map the globe and they sent out everybody and months ahead to get to a certain spot, and on a certain day they would do these measurements, and some people were sent to the far ends of the world and it was a cloudy day. I mean, oh god, that would suck. That one, that was one I read early on in high school. I remember the movie. Oh yeah. My first R-rated movie in the theater was The Blues Brothers. I was 4 when it came out. Wow. Yeah. Oh, memories. We are almost to the top of the hour, and we'll give some people a little bit of extra time there. So I am going to be reading. I had it up here, but I will pull it up again. And actually listening to the audiobook too of the Vivaldi Cipher by Gary McAvoy, which reminds me, some people love the Da Vinci Code, and I know that Olivia Reads a Latte absolutely loves the Da Vinci Code books. Some people find that garbogus kind of books. But this is first in the Vatican Secret Archive series, which I'm finding very enjoyable. Sometimes he writes a little oversimplistic, but I don't care. It's in Venice and Rome and Vatican Secrets, so I'm loving it. And I'll be crocheting. Shock. I think almost every teen girl of that era read Flowers in the Attic series. It was like our Harry Potter as far as getting teens and preteens to read. Absolutely. The generation that were kids when Harry Potter came out have no idea. It was the desert for young readers until then. Emily, I was just about to ask what I'm reading. Yes, it is the Vivaldi Cipher. I'm going to leave that up for a minute. Anita, good evening, everyone. Tonight I'm reading What Happens in the Ballroom by Sabrina Jeffries and Stalking Around the Christmas Tree by Jacqueline Frost. Good balance. Mary says, hi, folks. Hello. I'm reading Fleeing France by Alan Hlad. Cool. Which is so gross, Cajun, speaking of someone who read a lot of V.C. Andrews and regretting it. Yes, but it formed you. No regrets. You have to have the good with the bad so you can appreciate the good. And I also have a tab up to show you. And maybe I'll show it at the next break if we have more people's. But Sherry says, good evening, all. I'm going to start reading Swift Justice by Laura Di Silverio. So I finished Sarah's Shawl, and it went out to UPS yesterday to Canada, and with a couple other things in there. It says it's going to get there maybe Wednesday. It was amazing, the price difference between here and where she lives. Going standard was a little under $50. To get there by Friday from yesterday, that was the next step up in shipping options, was $193. It's like, no. And then they're telling me that there's going to be duties and taxes to cross the border, which the recipient pays. And I tried every which way from Sunday to say, no, I want to pay that. I got on the phone. I looked everywhere. There is no way for the sender to pay it until it gets held up at the border. And then I might be able to contact them to say, oh, I'll take care of that. But that's a hefty amount more than the shipping. And there's no way I want Sarah to pay that. But I was going to show you what it looks like because I did take a picture. So, orange, lots of orange. Kim says, hi all, eating supper, not sure what I'm going to read. Awesome. Annalise, I will eat and listen to book 38 in drama series. It has something history and then some, and I enjoy them, so my kind of cozy with plenty of mysteries, killings, cheating, lying, and set in 1858. That's awesome. Wow, shipping is outrageous. I know. And they wouldn't let me pay it. I mean, I got on the phone and she's like, that's, oh my God, that's crazy. Kim, beautiful. Thank you. Just love it. Thank you. So I hope she likes it. I also sent her a couple books. That is so beautiful. Thank you very much. Don't know if she's read it, but I sent along the copy that I got from the little free library of The Women by Kristen Hanna, and a couple other things and some stickers and a couple other things. So hopefully it gets there okay and she doesn't have to pay the duties and taxes. You're very pretty. Let me watch right now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So on to the Christmas ones. Oh, I still have the wedding one to complete, but I'm also working on Christmas. All right. So let me get back to here. All right, I'm just checking my tabs, make sure we're okay here. Let me change the banner while I'm thinking about it. All right. So going through the spiel, we are here to do reading sprints for the next 2.5 hours. We'll be listening to ambiance, and I'll be switching it up about every 30 minutes to keep ahead of the YouTube police and to keep things interesting. And we'll do a check-in at the top of each hour. And we'll do a last check-in at the last half hour. The shipping UPS from Montana to where she lives, the standard rate was $49 and change. And if I wanted it, and it's going to get there, it says by Wednesday of next week. So a week. I sent it yesterday. And the next step up, if I wanted it there sooner than Wednesday, was to get it there by Friday, and that was $193 and change. And then if I wanted to do it next day, it was $200 some, but I was still in too much shock to remember how much the actual one was. And then, but on top of the $49 and change, there to cross the border into Canada, there are duties and taxes attached to it. That was about $95, but it's charged to the recipient. And I got on the phone and was talking to somebody and saying, no, I don't want the recipient to pay for it. It's a gift. And she said the only way I could pay it is that it will get held at the border or something, waiting for somebody to pay that, and I have to watch the tracking of it. And then from there, I should be able to somehow contact somebody and say, oh, by the way, I want to pay that with a credit card. I was like, that's outrageous. I'm gonna have to figure out if I do this again somewhere other than UPS. Maybe USPS is different. I don't know. Thank you. That is nuts. Kim, I'm ready to start watching gymnastics. I've signed up for the Peacock for the next month. They are showing it. Emily, even just by Wednesday is nuts. I know. I was angry, but it's out of my hands now. Now I gotta just watch the tracking to see if I can catch the duties and taxes. I just read Simone Biles' memoir. Oh, cool. All right, so we are going to go, I think, here first. Let's double check. Yeah, we'll go here first. All right. Thank you guys very much for being here. I appreciate you. And Lady Kim, opening ceremony live is 12:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Okay. And they're in France, right? I prefer Winter Olympics, but that's just me. Could be on the background, I'm thinking. Sorry, I was thinking really hard about that. All right, are you guys ready? Happy reading. Let's go. And that's the end of our first sprint. How did everybody do? Steve got home and I didn't read much after that. So I will hopefully do better in the next sprint. Let us do a check-in. Sherry said, I prefer the Winter Olympics as well. Love the figure skating. We were talking about the Olympics as we went, and Emily had confirmed, yeah, it's in Paris. Amy, if you can't watch the package in customs, can you pay Sarah in like PayPal or something? That would be my plan B. So I'm hoping. Ugh, I'd hate for that to happen if she had to do anything for it. Kim said, I've signed up for all the notifications. I watch gymnastics, swimming, and diving. I watched the podium training earlier for gymnastics. Cool. And figure skating is the only thing I watch in winter. Yeah. Readers Retreat said, hello, everyone. Hello. And Christina says, hi, PK. Hello. Welcome. Christina reading Incidents Around the House by Josh Mallerman today on chapter 46 of 51. So you're getting close. Remember to hydrate and hug the like button. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As a friend says, yes, please like me. It's free. Reader said, reading City of Glass, and I'm 65% done with it. Started it yesterday. Wow, you're making good progress. And Cajun finished her book, 4 stars. Yay, congratulations! Woo, good job. And Christina, yay for finishing. And Mary said hi. And hello again, Christina. And some highs to Mary. Anita, I got distracted, but now I'm ready to read. So the next sprint, I will read a half hour, hopefully, with each book. There you go. And Sherry read 37 pages. Good. And Emily only read 9 pages. That's okay. Forward progress was made. And Amy got to 20% in Words of Radiance. So far, I'm loving the second book in the Stormlight Archive. Cool. And Christina got to chapter 49. Cajun got distracted watching Big Brother. Ah, there's a rabbit hole. And Elise, well into new intrigues. Ooh, we like those intrigues. Readers made it to chapter 16. Good job. And Mary read some, spent time trying to figure out Google Docs. Oh, I'm not helpful. Sorry. Oh, technology. All right, let me change the banner here while I'm thinking about it. All right. So tonight's theme is purple and teal. Teal. Cajun says Big Brother is trash TV. See, we can do trash TV. We can do it. I was just thinking that would be soap operas, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole either. Don't get me started. All right. So let's see. We've got Google Docs is over my head. Yeah. Good luck. We are sending you good technology vibes. We've got some more people in the chat right now. So very quickly, if you know Sarah from the Bookish Knitter, I made her a shawl, sent it. It's on its journey there yesterday. If you wanted to see what it looked like, if you didn't see it when I did it in the first part of the sprint, that is what is on the way to her. Hopefully it will keep her warm when she needs it to be warm. There we go. Her favorite color is orange, pumpkin orange. So it is washable. And hopefully she can find some good use for it. Even if it's like a lap thing too. All right. Nice. Thank you. All righty. I'm going to have to pop off here for a second when we get started. Then I'll be right back. That is pretty. Thank you. I learned a lot. That was my first shawl. And I learned the structure of it, so I'll probably be doing some more. So in the note that I sent her, I said, yep, this is my first one. Thank you for the learning opportunity. Otherwise, I would not have learned to do that. So sent her the shawl, a couple books, a couple other things. So hopefully to decorate her room. So hopefully that gets to her without her having to pay anything for it. And I said, it was lovely. Thank you. Thank you. And Anita, that was very sweet. I think she will love that. I hope so. And Kim is sleeping. All right. Are you guys ready? Happy reading. Let's go. And that's the end of that sprint. How did everybody do? I am on page 61 of the Vivaldi. I have a hard time with that word, Vivaldi cipher, and enjoying it. And I am crocheting. I have switched to my second color on this. So, did pretty good. Sherrybug says, hello everyone. Hello. Thank you for being here. Amy said, I have to get off now. I need to set up my new phone. Thank you for sprints. Bye, everybody. She's probably gone, but thank you for being here. Have a good night. Mary read 61 pages. Good job. Kim reading Get It Together by Jesse Waters. Awesome. Actually, I think I saw that in a little free library that I passed by. And tomorrow there's going to be a couple nonfiction that you might be interested in. And readers on page 348, good job. Emily on page 1138 and cried twice that spread. Oh my goodness, good tears. Okay, good. Cajun read about 10% of Murder at Big Wolf, Hideaway number 4, and dozed a bit. That music was so soothing. Yes, it's doing its job. And Sherry got to 56% at Still Foolin' 'Em by Billy Crystal. Good. And Emily Sanderson is doing such a good job representing mental health issues and how to start the healing process. So good. Nita got to 43% in What Happens in the Ballroom, and I got to 38% in Stalking Around the Christmas Tree. Your plan is working, half and half. Kim, hopefully I can stay awake. I don't know. We got a critter. You're going to like it. Christina, I have like 3 pages left. Keep reading. Keep reading. You got it. You got it. All right. We have one more sprint to go. This one's for 30 minutes. Our next sprints are on Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, Tuesday and Thursday evenings, Saturday afternoons. You know the drill. All right. Let me get to this one. Not the main focus necessarily of the picture here, but definitely makes its presence known. All right. I meant in the morning. Okay. Oh, tomorrow morning? Oh, well, you can always watch it on replay. I post it. Sleeping is good. I always say that. Don't worry about that. And Kate said, go, Christina. And gives it, oh, kitty. Yes, I got you a purring kitty. All right. Oh, I spy him. He's so cute. Well, you'll definitely hear him. Let's try to find something purplish, and we already did a really good purple one last time, so this is what we have. Plus, it's green out in the window, so it's not really winter, even though there's a fireplace going. Okay. Are you guys ready? Happy reading? Let's go. And that's the end of that sprint. How did everybody do? I did not listen to my audiobook during that one. I switched colors and have gone from a speckledy blue to a dark blue. I think it's going to be okay, but the dark blue is hard to see. I needed to concentrate during it. I was feeling like if you ever watched the movie The Fifth Element, I felt like shouting out, Aziz, more light! I'm gonna have to have something powerful on here to do the rest of those. That cat has a motor on it, didn't it? Woo! All right. Did I not do the mark? I didn't do the mark. Okay, so I think we were about here. Anita had said she was going to head off to bed. Be safe, everyone. See you soon. I said good night and thank you for being here. And Christina, I finished Incidents Around the House. Yay, congratulations. Good job. It was good until it ended, is about all I can say for now. I have to sit with it before I rate. There are books like that. Sometimes you need to spend a little time. Hi, Alicia. Hello, everyone. I've missed you. What can I say? Senior dogs are exhausting. Yes, they are. I totally understand it. And have been taking up my bandwidth. Hope everyone is good. Reading Pride and Prejudice. First time. Oh, enjoy. Oh, my second favorite, Jane Austen. Have you watched any of the miniseries and movies? I love. Oh, I'm just envious. It's for your first time. Alicia, cute kitty. And world, I'm on my last chapter of People We Meet on Vacation. I don't want this book to end. Oh, that's a good book. Elena, see you tomorrow morning and Saturday afternoon. Hey, Elena, I will see you then. Mary, thank you for the sprints. You are welcome. Thank you very much. And Emily, oh, you are so close now, girl. On page 1153. That will be a good feeling, I bet. Sherry got 65%. Readers made it to page 361. Good job. Cajun got to 17%. She is moving right along. Emily, thanks for the sprints. They were nice and productive. Awesome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Kim read almost a chapter, also watching TV. You are multitasking. Agent, yay to Christina. And Kim, hopefully see you tomorrow and Saturday. Good night. You have a very good night. And Christina says thanks. And what is my first favorite? Persuasion. I love Persuasion. Alicia, yes, watch them and now excited to rewatch. Oh, you betcha. And Christina, thanks for hosting today. Hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. You too. Back at you, baby. And Christina, remember to hydrate and hug the like button. Thank you very much. Yes, please like me. It's free. And bring a friend. Oh gosh. Now lines for movies. Robin Hood, Ellen Rickman. Bring a friend. Oh, yeah, pop culture. Pop culture, we got it. So yes, our next sprints are on Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Those go for 5 hours. Those are the marathon sprints. Tomorrow's morning show is Freeform Friday. We'll be looking at the things that we didn't necessarily have time for during the rest of the week or just interesting things. Alrighty, thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your night. And as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm, be a bookie monster. Nom nom. Good night and God bless.